So this is the first prototype for InterSection I made. I made this a little ways into working on Bullet Maze. The Ludum Dare game jam had just come up, and this developers forum that I hung out on, one of the mods was posting about, hey you guys, there's this game jam, it'd be good for learning how to make games, because it was for new developers. It was put together, the forum was put together by this guy I used to watch tutorials by. So I had heard of Ludum Dare before. It was back years before when I played Minecraft all the time. I saw that Notch had participated in it. There was a news section I used to read on the Minecraft forums, and so I checked it out and thought it was cool. I thought it was this place where only super legendary pro game developers went to hone their skills. But then when I went to actually check it out, when I saw it on this forum, I saw that it was actually just this fun little competition people would do. I got really excited to participate. And so it had just started actually an hour before he had made that post. So I read the theme and it was connected worlds. And I was thinking of a bunch of different ideas, like, I don't know, a clone of Spore where you're a planet instead and you have to go collect other planets to get bigger, weird platformer ideas and stuff. And then I went to a friend's house, and hours later, as I'm driving home at like 3 a.m., I come up with this genius idea to have one world, a 2D world on the x-axis and a 2D world on the z-axis, and they'd align to the player, and you'd have to get to the end of a level. That's two 2D levels stuck together, basically. So pretty much make the basic mechanics pretty fast. I had a few different ideas for how to implement it, and it was pretty easy to do those. But I get this terrible idea to make it first person. I don't know why I did that. That was arguably dragged the game down a lot and made it a lot worse. But I wasn't very good at design at that point, so I did make a lot of dumb ideas. Even though it was first person, I did make like this mini map sort of view from the distance that makes it actually playable if you read the game from that perspective in the bottom left there. The hardest part for me was actually just making the first-person controller, because I didn't think you could use the first-person controller in the standard assets, because I saw you had to make everything from scratch for competition rules. So I spent hours just trying to make the character walk properly. Another thing was I didn't want to make level transitions because I didn't know how to make the screen fade out and in. So I just made one giant level, and that was pretty dumb because and people would get stuck all the time because they do the level wrong, and then they'd be stuck 3/4 of the way down without being able to complete it, and they'd have, there's no way to restart either. So overall, I ended up winning like 3rd place in innovation. I almost made the top 100 in the jam, it was really cool. It was the first time other people saw and played my game. Even though there wasn't any real graphics, it was poorly designed. There's no audio at all. It was the first time people saw something I made and thought it was really cool. It was the first really cool original idea I'd had, and that got me pretty excited about making games, and I knew that I had something here with this, and I ended up turning into a full game in the future.